Alright, so these are 5 beginner mistakes when keeping goldfish. Number 1, making the mistake of keeping them in a small 1-gallon bowl. That is highly known. Everybody does it, and it's not great. It's not good for the person taking care of it. I mean, sure, but like, you have to, if you really want to take it seriously, you have to get a bigger tank, and you'll be cleaning it all the time. They won't grow to their full size. They'll stay stunted. And a lot of people say, and then this is the second most mistaken thing is goldfish will grow to the size of their environment. That is so false. They will not. Now, sure, the bigger the tank they have, the bigger they'll grow, but I'm not going to have one of these goldfish grow freaking 4 feet long. That's just not going to happen. They're going to get to be 5 to 6 inches, depending on what you feed it, and that's it. That's where they'll stay. And that's a still big fish. That is. It's not a small fish. But, yeah, that is very wrong. It's a very commonly told thing about goldfish. It's not correct at all. But, that's what a lot of people say, that when you put them in a bowl, like when you put a goldfish in a bowl, like one of them or a common goldfish in a bowl, common goldfish get to be 1 foot long in a pond. So what do you think they're going to do in a bowl? That bowl is not big. Bowl is not big at all. So what do you think they're going to do? They're going to get huge, and they're going to grow to the size of that bowl. Not completely, but they're going to outgrow that bowl because it's not big for them. It was never big enough for them. So that's a very commonly told mistake that do not make. And then the third one is not testing your water. You want to test your water. You can go online, buy like an API testing kit, and you'll test nitrite and ammonia. Those are really important. Nitrite and ammonia, like my Pothos rack, they take out ammonia or nitrite, and you want to test for that. Those are very important. They can kill your fish literally overnight if you do not check it. It's so important. That's probably one of the most important things, and it's you do not want to miss that. And I think the fourth one is filtration. A lot of people, there's tons of filtration. Now, a lot of people will get like a hang on the back filter, and and hang out on the back filter is all good, but if you ever seen those canister filters or whatever, that's not what you want to get for these guys. Unless you have some big holding tank for them and they can swim away from it, and you have it safe away from them, don't get it. For a 40 gallon, do not get it. It will keep the water so clean, but it's so they cannot swim good already, so they could get sucked up by it and get injured. It's not great. You don't want to do that. And I like to go with sponge filters. Hang on the back filters are great if you get the right size. I love those. And then sponge filters, great. And then the last one is how often the last one is how often you should feed them and how much. A lot of people I know some people will feed each one or 2 pellets of food a day, and that's not great. You want a lot more than that. It's because a lot of people don't want to take on the task to clean their water out often, and I've seen big goldfish in 2-gallon tanks, and they only feed them each one 2 pellets because they poop too much and they make the tank too dirty. That's gonna happen if you have one of those giant 8 to 12 inch goldfish in a small little area. I have these guys in a 55 gallon tub, and look at the ground. This is literally 4 days without doing a water change. It's a lot. Don't think for a second a plant's gonna clean that up. A plant will not physically remove. They're gonna help the water quality, they're gonna help just the water itself, but they're not gonna get that poop off the ground. They're not going to remove that from the system. They will not. And they also will like, and you also, it's also the quality of the food you want to feed them. There's the quality of the food is very important, and you want to give them fresh food too. Like you want to give them bloodworms are great, and brine shrimp. Those are the two I have. I keep them. I feed them to them. They are. It makes them more lively. It makes them more healthy, and they grow bigger with that. I love bloodworms and brine shrimp. It's so good for them. And then pellet food is great. It's not great as those two I just talked about, but it'll still keep them alive. And it depends on the protein value. If the protein value is high, it'll make them grow bigger. But yeah, that's the 5 beginner mistakes I would say that a lot of people make. But yeah, so if you're gonna get a goldfish from anywhere, any goldfish, it doesn't matter what kind, any goldfish, you should watch out for a couple of those.